I'm not poking a bear. I'm saying that he's a stone. And I've spoken to 2 men he's lived in sales with, who you had with. Curtis. No, I'm not saying allegedly. You're and you know it.
50 Cent is a what? Jaguar Wright never bites her tongue. Not for R. Kelly, not for Diddy, not even for Jay-Z.
I know you're tight, Curtis. You gonna fall for one of my real soon. See if you figure out which one.
Her track record of shocking truth bombs is wild, and now she's pointing her finger at one of the most powerful names in entertainment, 50 Cent himself. This one got people's jaws dropping instantly.
Saying allegedly, and you know it.
I'm gonna do my Pierce Morgan and say he's not here to defend himself, so
no,
we're
and neither is his.
For those who don't know Jaguar Wright, she isn't some random loud voice online. She came up in that same neo-soul wave that brought us Jill Scott and The Roots. Real artistry.
They couldn't compete with me, and then they couldn't compete with my passion for the truth. The thing that hurts me is I have so many producers that have amazing records that they have been not allowed to release because someone paid for them not to be released. Which is why I walked away the way that I did, because I just wanted them to have a real shot without, you know, when you have a billionaire ex-boyfriend.
But as time went on, her music took a backseat, and she became infamous for exposing what she calls the dirty secrets of Hollywood. She's been naming names for years, and she's fearless about it. So when she suddenly started talking about Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, everyone stopped scrolling. She claimed that the tough, woman-chasing gangster image he's built for decades is all an act, and that behind the scenes, he's not even straight.
I'm dying to know, why do you call 50 curly?
He's not straight, he's a fag, he's gay. You know it, I know it.
Jaguar doubled down on it, saying she knows things the public doesn't. If that's even halfway true, it could flip everything we thought we knew about 50's brand, his past beefs, and his whole reputation.
I don't want to label playing with my life.
Mm-hmm.
That's facts. That's bad. That's real.
That means playing with, because I'm gonna expose. That means playing with your butt. You know what I mean? No, listen, because, I'll be honest, look, just saying in general, because I feel like a lot of people, like, I had like 2 record deals, right? Mm-hmm. And
they wanted your butt?
Yeah.
wait, hold on. You was with G-Unit. That's, look, he ain't smoked nothing, bro. Hold on. You ain't blink. Jesus, okay. I'm sitting back.
Like,
yo, who with G-Unit wanted your butt, bro?
Listen, hold on. Look. Listen.
What's his name?
So because it's not even funny. I'm keeping it real, right? It's not even funny now.
This rant came while she was explaining why she walked away from the industry, saying billionaires and powerful execs were working together to silence voices like hers. That's when she turned the heat up even more, saying the reason people call her crazy or violent is all part of a setup, a smear campaign to keep her quiet.
Oh no, because I let her lick my thinks I'm gay.
Jaguar went on to say that powerful people keep trying to trap her in fake cases because they already know what happens when she talks. She spills everything. She's got no filter. And now she's hinting that her next big reveal could expose what she calls the real truth about 50 Cent's sexuality.
What were your thoughts when 50 Cent blamed the second season ratings dip on gay stuff?
First of all, the pot calling the kettle black is all I'm saying.
Ooh. The pot calling the kettle black. Huh.
Whoa. That was some tea. That was shade. That was major shade.
Pot calling the kettle black. So, you're not insinuating that
he's
50
gay?
Cent is...
Oh my Lord, please. What? Girl, we gotta talk after this episode is over.
Wait, Vivica A. Fox, what are you insinuating?
Well,
According to her, the man who spent years cracking anti-gay jokes and acting tough is actually hiding something major. She's straight up saying he's a closeted gay man. And believe it or not, she's not standing alone on that claim. Rick Ross said something similar way back, more than 15 years ago.
Now, Fifth, when you continuously call Puff gay, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said,
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January 19th.
That's why he says things. He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like he says something fabulous and he goes, but me and you, we ain't party. Like we need to party. What is he talking about?
Incense has gone off.
When people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable. Like he said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding. He told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out of no, dude, take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
Now that those old comments are resurfacing, fans are wondering if there's more to it than people thought back then. Even 50s classic track Many Men suddenly sounds different when you look at it through this lens. Some people are even saying the lyrics hit with a whole new meaning now.
He said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes. What? I'm a nice guy.
Yo, why are you and Fifth just...
Hey, yo.
Why y'all not...
Hey, yo, I don't have no beef with
I don't know why.
With Fifth. He loves me. He loves me.
Do y'all really
can't
have
see
a
it?
beef?
I mean, y'all can't see it.
No, we can't see it.
Y'all can't see that he loves me?
But see...
You really, hold on, you really think that's hate? When you really break it down, you've been out here a long time. You know he loves me.
I don't think he like it.
You know he loves me.
I don't think he like it.
Okay.
But here's where it gets really wild. And when folks tried to fact check Jaguar's claims, they found she wasn't the first to say this. Multiple people over the years have whispered the same thing about 50. There's even a rapper named Smart who accused 50 and the whole G-Unit crew of doing gay rituals. When rapper Smart made those wild claims, the interviewers couldn't help but laugh. It sounded way too far-fetched.
Story starts when I'm with Puff and he's in the exotic bookstores and he's doing shopping, right? He's shopping, getting his stuff and everything like that. So, you know, this is the first time I was ever in an exotic bookstore with Puff. So, you know, I'm giving him his space. He's taking things off the shelves and stuff like that because they gave him a brown paper bag. When they gave him a brown paper bag, he was just putting stuff in there. So I said, damn, you know, he got to go put it on the counter and, you know, show everybody what he's getting. So as he going, I'm just looking at the places where he picking stuff from. So there's one part he picked up some things from up here on my left side. And then he picked like quite a few of them down. I'm like, okay. He put them in the bag. So when I went by there and I looked up there and it said butt plugs. And I was like, hey, yo.
But things got serious real quick when people remembered that Spider Locke, a former G-Unit affiliate, also said years ago that 50 liked men. That was 6 years back, and now it's suddenly looking a lot less like a random rumor and a lot more like a pattern. Look, whatever makes you happy, 50, that's your business. But our focus here is digging into what connects all these claims and whether Jaguar Wright's latest bomb might actually hold some weight.
Did you see any celebrities Puffy did any of that stuff with, the swinger stuff with?
Yeah, I did.
Tell me about that.
I think I told you about that. One time, him and somebody, him, Sarah, and this young girl flew from Atlanta. And they, and flying from Atlanta, we had this artist with us, right? And we were staying in the presidential suite at the hotel. And this particular artist and Puff, they told me, don't let nobody come in the room. So I said, all right, cool. So I propped my chair by the room door while they went in. So this artist's cousin knocked on the door. So I went to him and I let him in because I knew him, I see his face and everything. I've seen his face several times before. He said, yo, I gotta speak to my cousin. And I said to him, well, they busy right now, man, and they told me don't let nobody come in the room. He said, yo, I'm going in the room to get my cousin out. And I said, bruh, you ain't going in the room to get your cousin out. They told me nobody could go in the room. So he said, I don't care who you are, what you doing like that. I'm going to get my cousin. He went to go and try to open the room. I grabbed his ass, joked him up, and slammed him on the piano. And the next thing you know, Puff and his artist run out the room naked. And so then I said, I see the artist trying to grab a towel. Puff didn't give it. And the artist like, yo, what's wrong? What's going on? What's going on? He's like, yo, Gene, that's my cousin. And I was like, yo, my man, he was trying to get in the room and y'all told me don't let nobody else come in, let nobody come in this room.
And in that search, we stumbled onto something major. Vivica a Fox herself. Yep, the same Vivica who used to date 50 back in the day. During an on-air interview, Vivica didn't hold back. She hinted that Mr. Curtis Jackson might not be as straight as he's always claimed. And let's be real, when your ex says that on TV, people pay attention.
50 is the penguin on a diet.
Oh,
Curtis?
Okay. So, right, so you can find him in the club.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. So let me ask you, when Pierce...
Hopefully not at Coco Pele.
Damn.
I got somebody looking for you there.
Damn.
I know your type, Curtis. You gonna fall for one of my real soon. See if you figure out which one.
Oh my God. So
I had somebody watching your ass the second you came down to the clerk's office. Now you might have been able to pay everybody down there to get on Facebook and lie about me and say that I was arrested for kidnapping and elderly abuse. Y'all remember when I got arrested and brought here to Dallas after I got extradited? What was it, for kidnapping and elderly abuse?
What's even crazier, 50's been clowning Diddy for years, calling him fruity and throwing shade online. But here's the twist. Diddy once fired back saying 50 secretly liked him. At the time, folks laughed it off like it was just another rap world joke. But with all these stories coming together now, people are starting to wonder, was Diddy actually joking or was he trying to tell us something? If Diddy really was dropping hints about 50 Cent, this next part might be the most explosive clue yet. There's one video floating around that could be the most convincing and possibly the most damaging piece of circumstantial evidence tying 50 and Diddy together.
Because the only reason he's kissing up to Jay-Z right now, trying to manipulate the circumstances of what's supposed to happen at the Super Bowl. See, Diddy's in jail. Jay-Z's used to having a wingman. You think it's gonna be you? Now everybody knows in the backdrop, Sean Carter, that you promised the South that the next time the Super Bowl came through, it would be a Louisiana affair. And then when Diddy goes and gets into trouble and you need to convince the white people you're still in control, you bring Kendrick Lamar, who we already know you don't like for the way he embarrassed you on Don't Kill My Vibe, the remix. But we also know you got ties in TDE, Sean Carter, and you got a switch on top. I know that. I know that for a fact. Just like why you keep having artists that want to jump off of high places.
You probably remember Gene Deal, Diddy's former bodyguard, who's gone viral multiple times for spilling what he says are industry secrets. Well, Gene once claimed that Diddy was real interested in getting intimate with male rappers. In one specific story, he described Diddy meeting a famous rapper in a hotel and even buying toys for him. Toys that the rapper apparently loved and wanted to use during their private meetup. Now, that line alone had the internet buzzing.
Tell you one thing, Curtis Jackson, you are a setup king. And I promise you this, any little that you're enlisting to go down to New Orleans and start trouble during the Super Bowl, that will stop. That will stop. I'm sick and tired of you. And the truth is, they only like you for your money.
But here's where it really gets wild. When you put that together with one of 50's own old confessions, where he joked about enjoying certain things with his ex in a way that raised a lot of eyebrows, people started connecting dots. Suddenly, Gene's story doesn't sound so random anymore. Some believe he was actually talking about 50 Cent himself. And that opens a bigger question. Does 50's constant trash talk toward gay people come from hate or from fear? Fear of being exposed? Fear of his image crumbling? Because every time these stories resurface, his silence feels louder than words. Jaguar Wright says that's exactly why 50's allegedly trying to shut her down.
Take on 50 Cent had recently just went to Shreveport and he put on this whole extravaganza.
I hate that.
Yeah, Hurricane Chris has come to the blogs and said, how could you come here to our place and not put on those Shreveport legends and you could spend $500,000 on security to keep the hood out or to keep the hood from going.
Cause he don't give none of them about none of them boys.
Oh.
He don't give a about Louisiana. Cause I tell you one thing, the second that Curtis got down there, right before me and my son were separated from each other, we went home for a visit. And the fishing hole that we went to, where fish are normally jumping, all of a sudden died. There was nothing out there. You could smell the poison in the water, which of course would irrigation, which of course would bring storms around. You know, you gotta like multimillionaires when they start creating tragedies to pretend to be heroes for. Why did Curtis Jackson lie to everybody? Why doesn't Curtis Jackson tell people that he has a house in Carrollton, and he's had a house in Carrollton for over 7 years? That he comes down here, getting a lay of the land, hiring private investigators to follow people around. Why didn't he tell anybody that Millennium Studios, which is now G-Unit Studios, was already there? Why is he pretending like he built it from the ground up? He didn't, he bought it. I know Millennium, I used to go there all the time.
Yeah, it did exist.
Yeah, I know. So why did he lie to everybody? Why did he tell everybody his studio was gonna be in Texas? Why did he keep it so quiet?
Jaguar didn't just throw shade, she exploded on 50 Cent. She straight up claimed she knows about his so-called secret relationship with Soulja Boy, and even said she personally knows 2 men he's allegedly been involved with. That statement alone had the internet in pure chaos, but she didn't stop there.
How about we say it like this? Since people like putting me in lawsuits fraudulently and everyone wants to sue me, let's be a little careful with that. I'm gonna tell you who I think should be in it. Sean Carter, Curtis Periwinkle Jackson. I'm about sick of him. Did you see that crap that he put up last night?
No, what did he put up?
Finger in the Jigga Man for helping Diddy boom boom Kid Cudi's car. That's interesting, isn't it? Funny thing is he's always saying little slick stuff. And don't nobody ever figure he needs to be subpoenaed for any of it. If we go back and we think about things that he said before Cassie filed the lawsuit, right before Cassie filed the lawsuit, he was talking about how Diddy used to send videos of Cassie getting partied on, getting freaked off on. And he said he called me and he said, hey, have you seen this? I thought this was your girl. I thought you loved it. Oh yeah, she loves it. She loves it. Whoop-de-whoop-de-woo, yada, yada, yada. That was evidence of a freak off that he had footage of. Why was that not subpoenaed? And if he knows so much, why isn't he a material witness? Like all of this, I'm gonna sit on Instagram and I'm gonna just shoot a shot and I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna sit back and watch. And please. This is serious. People have been hurt. People have been destroyed. Now you just want to be the lineup king, Curtis, huh? How about we line you up everything you did with Soulja Boy?
Jaguar hinted that ever since Diddy landed in jail, Jay-Z has been moving like he's still the top boss, and that 50's been trying to slide in as his new right-hand man. According to her, 50 will do whatever it takes to stay close to power, no matter the cost.
Better do right by Shreveport, or I'ma let everybody know that Diddy doo-wop bop ain't the only taste you got.
So, just to switch gears.
That faggot, Curtis. I'm sick and tired of him. I'd have more respect for him if he came out the closet.
It seems like...
Because he's a lot more Bogart than Brooklyn.
It seems like 50 Cent is trying to take down Diddy.
No, he's trying to move Diddy and Jay-Z out the way so he can run it. And the truth is, I ain't mad at him. I just don't trust him. Because the truth is, he would just be another kind of monster in another kind of way. He don't want things to change. He just want to be the one that's running it. See? Easiest thing to do is to take your enemy's feet and hold them to the fire for things you know that they won't admit. Which is why when that C&D came out, he took all of that Diddy shit down. Because of his tape. See? I just wish, listen to me, make you no mistake about it. 50 is pure hip hop, pure MC. And just like Mike Tyson. Does every time Mike Tyson stuck his in it makes him any less the killer that he is in the ring? See, and I think that's the problem that people don't understand when it comes to this hypersexuality in hip hop and masculinity. A lot of people don't realize a lot of the archetypes and everything that they built on are built around Roman soldiers, Greek soldiers, who butt breaking as a way to trauma bond with each other so that they would kill for each other on the field.
At this stage, Jaguar wasn't just calling out names. She was exposing what she claimed was the whole blueprint of the industry. She said it's all connected, a cycle where the powerful protect each other while the independent ones either disappear, get blackballed, or crumble under pressure. That's how, in her words, the machine stays clean. Then she circled right back to 50, accusing him of something wild, that he's allegedly been recruiting people to stir up drama at the upcoming Super Bowl in New Orleans. She said it like a warning. That will stop! Almost like she knew something the rest of us didn't. Now the whole internet's buzzing, digging back through every claim Jaguar's made over the years about 50. And the picture she's painting, it's dark. According to her, behind the success, the deals, and the flexing, 50 Cent isn't just a mogul, he's a menace. Jaguar took it even further. She said 50 Cent hires private investigators to dig up dirt on anyone who dares to challenge him. According to her, he keeps files on people just in case he ever needs to use it later. That's some next level power play right there. She also claimed 50's been tied to Diddy's so-called freak-off tape circle. And honestly, that part shocked everyone. But she explained it perfectly. It makes sense because both of them allegedly use blackmail to control people and climb higher in the industry. Jaguar said 50 learned the game from the best, and now he's using those same tactics to protect his own empire. These accusations are wild, straight up sensational. But here's where it gets even more suspicious. Jaguar pointed out how 50 used to clown Diddy nonstop, calling him out every chance he got. Yet, when the feds finally started digging into Diddy's case for real, 50 suddenly went quiet. No jokes, no memes, no comments, just silence. That's the part that's got fans thinking maybe Jaguar's not so crazy after all. So what do you think? Is Jaguar Wright really uncovering something here? Or is this all smoke and no fire? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe. We've got way more coming your way next. See you on the next one.